And welcome back. Today we're in the kitchen cooking with Thunder Bay. Well, alligator gumbo, shrimp Creole, blackened fish, banana foster.
Banana foster.
Can only signal one thing, Fat
Tuesday. What else? Chef Mike Stigler is here. Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday. I'm not sure I knew that.
Now you do.
Now I do. The last fatty meal before Lent begins, and you brought along some sampling of your, this is the huge buffet part of it that you're going to have at your restaurant.
Yes, definitely. I brought along as much stuff as I could carry. Good morning to both of you guys, too. Yeah, so Fat Tuesday is coming up. It's a little bit earlier this year than what it has been in the past. It's on February 12th this year, a couple days before Valentine's Day, and we are having our traditional Fat Tuesday feast out at Thunder Bay Grill in Pewaukee. And we take one of our banquet rooms and we deck it all out with decorations. We bring in Cajun music, playing through the speakers, and I make a huge feast for everyone to enjoy. So I brought along some samples from that today.
I love that you've got samples.
Well, what I have working in the pan, over here is I had to search far and wide to try to find out what was going to be the freshest available Gulf fish, because we wanted to have some nice authentic fish to use for the Fat Tuesday feast. And what I found was a fish called amberjack. Now,
I've never heard of that.
Amberjack is a member of, believe it or not, the jack family, right?
Okay.
And it's a fish that's kind of a cross between grouper and mahi almost, and it takes really well to the blackening, which is what we did here in our cast iron skillet. So what I do once I get it all blackened up is I'm going to go ahead and right in the same pan as I blackened it in, I'm going to go ahead and smother this in some of our delicious etouffee sauce.
Yes, you are.
Now, etouffee just means what I said, smothered. And what this is it's a...
Is that French too?
Yeah, it is. It's a Cajun Creole kind of a sauce that's made with a roux, which is slowly cooked until it's golden brown, nice, a little bit smoky, and then we add to that peppers, onions, celery, all sorts of good delicious stuff. We let that kind of cook together for a minute.
The aroma is just like filling in here when you mix those two.
And some of the things that are really traditional in New Orleans cooking is you have to have a lot of green onions, you have to have a lot of parsley, and you have to have a lot of flavor. Now, some people,
I was going to say, but it's not spicy overall,
it's not necessarily going to be spicy, and I don't want people to be scared off of that because some folks think that, you know, oh, Cajun, I don't like spicy food. I'm not going to enjoy that. Well,
do you have some spicy on the buffet?
Yes, we do, and we have a wide assortment of hot sauces. So if you like your stuff extra spicy, you can of course feel free to have it spicy, but everything is not made so that it's blazingly hot. And we do that intentionally so that everyone can come out and get a flavor of the food without worrying about whether or not it's too hot for their taste.
Yeah, I see some of your hot sauce sitting out here, so people would probably use a little Tabasco to heat it up a little bit.
Yeah, we got a little bit of the Michelini Tabasco out there. We'll have some different hot sauces out there too, and I'm also going to be making some different things that you don't see here today as well. We're going to be making fried shrimp. I'm going to incorporate some alligator into the menu, believe it or not.
Is it true?
Like alligator meat?
Actual alligator meat, straight out of the bayou.
Is that common?
Yeah, it is. The tail meat, people eat the alligator. You seem kind of like you're not buying this whole thing. It's true.
I've heard of alligator purses.
Yeah, we cook it in gumbo, actually. We cook it until it's nice and tender, so we'll have some of that available. I might even have some frog legs available this year to have out there. All sorts of different treats. Plus, we're also going to have a station where we're going to make bananas Foster. Now, bananas Foster is flaming bananas, basically.
With rum, right?
With rum, yeah. We caramelize the bananas in some butter and brown sugar, and then we flame it with rum and pour it over the top of some bananas. We're going to have homemade pecan pie.
That's
Isn't
amazing.
that fish delicious?
Is pecan pie
really good.
Mardi Gras?
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's my all-time favorite dessert.
I love pecan pie, too. It's sweet and it's caramely. It's a little bit salty from the nuts in there. Yeah, it's fantastic.
So you tasted that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I love this topping. I feel like I could just eat just that.
Yeah,
Did you tell us what else you have
here? Well, we
This
also have our jambalaya, which we also have available on our menu out in the restaurant. That's Cajun andouille sausage that's slowly cooked with rice and a mixture of vegetables, mildly spicy. We have shrimp remoulade.
This is my favorite thing that you make.
You're going to put that big shrimp in your mouth right now?
Oh, I am.
Shrimp remoulade.
Do you see that?
Yeah,
I'm going to wait till it gets focused because it is so delicious.
This is a cold dish, too.
Those shrimp are boiled with lemon and Old Bay seasoning.
Look at you.
And then we dust those with the remoulade sauce and let that soak in overnight. We have Creole Baked Chicken, which is Cajun marinated chicken that we slowly bake in the oven. And then we take the top off at the very end so it gets nice and crispy. It's a similar sauce, but this one is actually baked with the chicken. So once again, that's flavorful, not overly spicy, but really nice and delicious. And the key to good Cajun cooking is you can't hurry. You got to go slowly, and you have to build your flavors a little bit at a time. You can't rush it. It's not something you can do on the fly. So we
And
take
this
our
is
time.
hard to not overeat, you know, like to build it like that.
It
you know,
is.
I feel like you got to really pace yourself because everything is real
This
hearty.
is all available. You want to try everything on a buffet like
Well,
that.
we encourage people to overeat out at Thunder Bay. Come on out.
How many different dishes do you have on your buffet?
We're going to have probably at least 10 different dishes, 10 different hot items, and then in addition to that, we're also going to have salad and rolls and all the accompanying things out there too. We'll put out some fruit, and we'll have some things available for the kids too. So we encourage you to come out and bring your kids along. And if you want to have
under, eat free. I
sure,
read.
you bet. And if you want to come out and be a part of the buffet, and you think maybe your spouse doesn't want to be a part of it, you can have the buffet, and someone else can order off the menu. It's fine. We're very
all
accommodating.
go in the same room. Oh,
Sure.
look at that.
Yes.
Okay, well, here we go. We're going to give you the information for Thunder Bay. You can go on out and visit them, 94 and 164 in Pewaukee. The buffet is going on from 5 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, Fat Tuesday the 12th. So that's coming up. Adults are just $17 at $16.99. Kids 5 through 10 are $6.99, and kids 4 and under, again, eat free. I'm going to put this on.
These
Thanks,
are
Mike.
beautiful.
You bet.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't go
Now
all the way
we're
around the
ready.
head. I got a big noggin.
Just hold it
A lot
up.
of smarts up there, right?
All right, thanks, Mike.